Craftmaster3.com.
All right. I'll chop the shit out of that boy. There we go. Nah, just these past 2 days. I called in sick, bro. I got a I'm going back to taking a crash course so I could get my state master's contractor license, so I could take over this electrical company that I'm working for in a couple years. I need to get my master's license to do it. So my life is finna be hell starting July 25th up until October to when I take the test. So I took a couple sick days. I was like, man, fuck this, bro. I want to hang out, make some beats. Local 44, what do they do? You cabinet builder? Local Cabinet Builders of America. I want one. Any ways to swap out your vids without having to redo the SEO? Yeah, copy the fucking description and then paste it into a new one. That's what's up, bro. I had a guy come work for me that was in that union, and I'm sure this isn't like a reflection on you. I'm just like, this is a personal anecdote, but that dude fucking sucked. Like he was, you know, he was a journeyman or whatever. This is before I got my license, and he was like, I was younger. We were changing out some heavy machinery on the roof of a tower in Fort Lauderdale, and he's a little older than me, so he just kept on trying me, bro, and with knowledge. And I was like I spazzed on him, bro, because I was stressed, and I was like, bitch, we ain't building a fucking make-believe airplane here, dude. Like, this is a real high rise. This shit has to get done. No, you can't just swap the video. Yeah, dude, bro, he was like, he was so mad that I knew what the fuck I was talking about. Because it's just because like the way I am with music and technology, like I'm like that with everything, you know. Everything that I do, I attain a technical proficiency and a mastery of. So imagine me out in the real world with these old crackers, bro. Imagine me out there with people trying me. And I've got my name attached to my shit. Same, Glenn. No, I've never looked at it before. You want to think of Impact not like a synth, right? You want to think of it like a you want to think of it like a sample library, like a sample pack. You want to think of Impact, you want to think of Arcade like a sample pack and use it like how you would use playable textures in Omnisphere. You know what other plugin I was dead asleep on, and it was crazy because I bought it the first day it came out, but when it first dropped, it took up way too much CPU. Like that shit was not even usable, bro. And then I was having a hard time installing it. Yeah, no, it's not a synth, bro. It is not a synth. It is not a synth. Oh my God, what is this on? Take that shit. Oh, oh my God, that shit was on the baseline. Yeah, it's nice. It's not for this track though. It's like Mr. Rhythmizer, but on crack.
Craftmaster3.com.
What up, Kang? Yeah, thank you, sir. There we go. I've been done with this beat in my head for like 20 minutes. Oh, dude, it's yeah, it's yeah, everywhere, bro. Craftmaster3.com. I've had plenty of chances to listen to Scorpion. I chose to make music today though. Craftmaster3.com. Craftmaster3.com. Yeah, that's your advantage. I ain't going nowhere today. I've been inside the house cooking, bro. I woke up first thing in the morning, downloaded the new Illmind pack, and just started blowing through that thing. Pause. Craftmaster3.com. that's definitely what I was talking about. Hey. Yeah, it's on my mix bus. It's all, I mean, bro, it's not just him, it's him, Frank Dukes, G Coop, and the him, Frank Dukes, G Coop, and shit. What the hell's the name of the other guy? Jake One, um, the one who produces for he doesn't produce for Boy Wonder, but he makes all the orchestral sounds for Boy Wonder. He's the one who like he wrote the music for Over, and he wrote the Duppy freestyle music. Oh damn, my poor dogs are hiding in the closet. They scared. But yeah, all these you know, it's I would love to like see like a I should just make the shit. I'll bet I could do it. I wonder what that would take. But I would like to see a I would like to see a Nah, Murder Beats is one of the dudes that's been getting the loops. I want to see I want to see like a documentary, like a 30 for 30, like a deep dive that goes into those guys like G Coop, Ill Mind, Frank Dukes, the dude who does the shit for Boy Wonder, all them guys. I would like to see a documentary on them, and just kind of how they changed like studio culture. Because what was happening, if you look at like because I watch a shitload of YouTube videos just about like how these records are coming together and shit like that. And you see, for example, you take EXO Tour Life, you know, and you look at that, and you see like it was, you know, it was a beat sent to TM88, and then he flipped it and freaked it and turned it into what it was. You know, and then situations like that got messy. But there was people out there like Frank Dukes and them, like they had the vision, they seen it, they were like, yo, like we can provide high quality samples to the industry. And I also think that there was before those guys started doing it, there was a much more expensive version of it. Because I was talking to Gunplay, and I had made a beat that he rapped on, and it was the sample was the theme from Rosemary's Baby. It was tough, and he you know, he was like he was telling me, he's like, man, you got to get you know, do you have some racks? I was like, what the fuck you talking about, man? Like, what I need to spend money on right now? And he was trying to put me on. He's like, yo, I don't know what it is, but you know, I gotta talk to you know, I gotta talk to my other producer friend. You know, there's this pack. It like costs $1,500, but once you have this pack, you know, you can sample it, and it's all original music or whatever. It's all guaranteed to clear. And then once you have this pack, it just takes your level. It takes your, you know, it takes your sounds up to a completely other level. So shit like that has existed, and then from that you've got like the Frank Dukes and the Ill Minds and stuff like that who are making these packs, giving them away to their friends, making exclusive collab packs for for producers, and then not only that, filtering them down and and giving them to internet producers as well, because they see the value in back end points and publishing, and it's you get a chance to use everybody else's relationships, because the music industry, the real currency is relationships. So if there's people out there that have opportunities that you don't necessarily have, but they're using your music and they're collaborating with you, then that's how you get in the door with all these other relationships. So you take someone like Illmind, who's making these amazing packs, and then you say things like, "Oh, look at the year he's having." The reason why he's having the year that he's having is because he's increased his odds exponentially by collaborating with as many people as possible through his sample packs. Oh yeah, no, Kanye has pickers, absolutely. Absolutely. You don't have time to do everything he does, and make and make the music from scratch, bro. That's what a lot of people forget about Kanye, is he's not just a musician anymore. Did I bounce this? Yeah, I did. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like I'm not really like hyped to hear the Drake album. There was one Drake album that I really liked, that I was like, wow, this is amazing music, and that was Take Care. That shit was hard. And I feel like the only reason why I really liked that album was because this is when Apple Music like first came out, I believe. But it was like I had downloaded Headlines and Proud of You to my iTunes, and then when I downloaded the album didn't have Headlines and Proud of You, which those songs fucking suck, bro. So that album, when you take those two songs off it, is like such a fucking vibe, dude. It's like such a vibe. Like you should try listening to that one time. Like keep all the songs in the same order, but take off Headlines and take off Proud of You. Make a playlist. It's fire. So I'll after that, cause I didn't like nothing Drake did before Take Care. Like I could not stand him. And then I listened to Take Care. I was like, oh, okay, I get this. Then his next album, I was like, oh god, this is bad. I ain't like nothing that was on that album. I ain't, and then I think If You're Reading This came out, and If You're Reading This is an amazing album, not from a lyrical standpoint, but from a production standpoint. I think If You're Reading This is a classic. I think if you're I think If You're Reading This is like yeah, I think If You're Reading This is Drake's only like real classic. And I'll tell you why. Like Take Care Take Care is a great album, but Take Care didn't have like the same impact that that If You're Reading This did. Like it, like when If You're Reading This came out, everybody's fucking beats changed. Everybody's beats changed, dude. Like the whole sound of rap changed because of that album. People, it was like people who were making like dark boom bappy type beats and sample type stuff, and then trap, like everything came together. It's when I feel like that's when the trap wall and the boom bap wall just kind of got broken down, and then there was this new tone that you could produce, and you hear it like that shit rang out. Yeah, If You're Reading This was a surprise drop. Yeah, yeah, that too, King. But I had to get off social media because everybody was on there like trying to talk about like how this album and how it related to the Pusha T battle. I'm like, this album don't relate to the Pusha T battle, bro. Like, Buddy tapped out of the Pusha T battle. He said Uncle. He said no. So we're not talking about that no more. Like, this album is its own music on its own. It don't have nothing to do with Pusha T. Like, people got to stop trying to find something that's not there. No, no, he didn't, Nighthawk. No, he fucking didn't, bro. There was people who was fucking bigger than him who had done it way before him. Way before him. Way before him, bro. Way before him. Like, he's not like he's not like some he's not a trailblazing pioneer. What he is he's like he's like this generation's Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like that artist that comes out consistently, has a big rollout, has great videos, has a great tour, is real popular, makes great music, is a sonic vanguard. Like his voice is like his voice is like his voice is like the vanguard of hip hop. Like you aspire to have your shit like mixed and cut through like his. It's a staple. He's the new Jay-Z. That's what that is. But he's not like he didn't like make some crazy impact where everybody started doing like, look, no, everybody doesn't make music like Drake, bro. Like, if you think about it, everybody doesn't. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Like singing and rapping and selling huge records, that shit happened in the 90s, bro. It started with Outkast. It started with Andre 3000. He put he really went out the window with it, but because he dressed funny, you know, people didn't really give him the props for it. Then Ja Rule took it to another level, making it like more obvious, you know, R&B type of shit, you know. And then he was like Ja was like the first Drake, because he was out there writing for Mary J. Blige, he was out there writing for J Lo, he's, you know, writing songs with Ashanti and shit like that, you know. Nelly, you know, you talking about Nelly. Nelly was the first rapper to have a song on his album with no rapping on it, just straight singing. You know what I mean? We're not going with Biz Markie. Fuck out of here with that. You know, Nelly was doing that shit. Then Kanye came out. Kanye came out and pretty much gave Drake the fucking blueprint, and then Drake took the blueprint, and all y'all boys give him all the credit for it. Oh damn, yo, Nico, for real, bro. And then you got and then you got Lauryn Hill. And you got fucking Lauryn Hill, bro. Lauryn Hill was Drake before there was a Drake. You know, like if she would have stayed in the game releasing music, bro, like she would have the career that Drake has. I knew it when I seen the wave. I was like, this one's gonna be the one. Oh God. I'm not using none of that shit, dude. I'm just using the bell. Y'all triggered? I'll give y'all a chance to buy the pack and fucking use the pre-made shit. I just want the bell. No. It's the new Illmind pack. It's called Tune from Above or some shit. Why y'all always want to buy the same sample packs as me anyway? God damn it. Find your own favorite sound designer, fucker. No, I'm playing. I'm really not. What up? What up, banger? Yeah, dude. That's because it is nothing. Bro, like, how hard is it to get a great sample pack and some good drums? You know? Like once you got that, you bueno, bro. Yeah, drum broker. Oh shit, I can't use that snare now. Oh, I could probably use this snare. Yeah. I mean, you don't get fast until, you know, until you perfect your workflow, you know. That's the first key to productivity, command. I learned that like one of my bosses, right? I would be, you know, when I first started working with him in the electrical trade and whatever, you know, it's scary to get out there and someone says like, okay, go build this, and then all you have is your tools and the material, and you're in charge of building something like, say, on a baseball park, and it needs to look beautiful and everybody's gonna see it, you know, and you got to put it together, you know. So you know, I would sit there and I would think about what I was getting ready to do for like 45 minutes, and it was like his biggest pet peeve with me. Like, he would come behind me, I wasn't even looking, he'd be like, hey homie, it looks like an awful lot of thinking going on here. I don't know how you expect to get done. All you're gonna do is sit here and fucking think about it. And you know, I wanted to be fast so bad. I wanted to be able to produce like everybody else, because I wanted to be the best. You know, you're out there, you know, in the field, you know, with a bunch of men, and it's you know, it's competitive. Ain't nobody that's what I like about construction, man. There ain't none of this, like, any of this pussy ass like, ooh, I hate my job, I want to fucking leave, it's so bad. Like, nah, bro. Like, you got to have like some type of pride to be out there. And it's like, it's like, yo, you just start doing it. I remember I asked this dude, you know, who was really fast, but he wasn't really smart, you know. And I was like, yo, how do you put stuff up so fast and so straight and everything? Like, how do you plan your run? And he was just like, plan? I don't have no plan. I know I got to go from here to there, and I just start putting stuff together, and you know, and it eventually comes together. And then I take that mentality and I put it with music. Like, I know that I need bass. I know I need something in the C3 octave. I need something in the C4 and the C5. So, you know, just start putting the shit together. Alright, but my girl just got home. Let me go say what's up. It's Friday. Can't be neglecting baby on a Friday. Appreciate y'all boys rolling with me. Y'all keep it simple. Don't be basic. And we will see you on the next one, fams.